Today is July 5th. It is a Tuesday. As you can tell, got a different background going, so we'll talk about that in a minute here. But so let's get right into it. 3 topics today: train trip, hotel destination, and a breakfast burrito. So topic number 1, train trip. Made it here. I'm officially in California. I made it to Solana Beach. Took 40 hours on the train. It's supposed to take 35, so there were some delays. We got a late start from Portland, but probably the biggest delay was about an hour and a half in LA. So this was actually 2 segments. I went from Portland to LA to Solana Beach, and as I made it to LA, there was actually a fire on the tracks, so it took about an hour and a half to clear that up. Fire department did their thing, so thank you for keeping us safe. Definitely appreciate that. People were kind of thinking that maybe it was like a firework or something set the track on fire. I didn't actually see it. I did see some smoke though, but didn't get to see any of the actual action from the fire, so I couldn't film that. Maybe next time. Hopefully not next time. Hopefully it's just smooth sailing for the rest of this trip, but not a big deal. The time actually went by pretty fast on the train. I did a lot of reading, listened to a lot of music, got through like one of my main playlists that has like 300 plus songs on there, so like jammed through that literally, and did a lot of staring out the window. It was quite a beautiful trip. I figured it would be. I'm hoping that probably most of this trip is going to be filled with lots of nature and beautiful things to look at and film and take pictures of, so I'm excited for that. Hope to show that to you folks as you follow along with me. And I have to give a little bit of a shout out to a friend I made on the trip. His name's Travis. We were sitting together on the train, and he was gracious enough to give up his window seat for quite a bit of the adventure out there, or out here. I think he was heading to San Diego, so I stopped a little bit short. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He was heading to LA. I was heading to Solana Beach, so I actually went a little bit further than him. But anyhow, that's not what's important. He gave up his seat for me so that I could do some filming, sit right next to the window, do some filming, and also just kind of soak it in. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. Topic number 2, hotel destination. As you can see, I'm in a new location, got a new backdrop going. Decided at the last minute to book a hotel. I figured it might be best to play it a little bit safe and do some self-isolation. I was on the train and there were quite a few people sick. A lot of coughing, a lot of sneezing. Could be allergies, but I don't want to risk it. I'm seeing my family, so I don't want to get them sick. So I'm going to take a few days and kind of work on Nick Wonders while I'm doing some self-isolation and get some of that content going, get some tutorials and some coursework put together, and get that whole channel set up. Be on the lookout for that. That's going to be July 15th. But yeah, so made it to the Winner's Circle Resort out in Solana Beach, and it's quite nice. Super comfy out here, super pretty. It's like a small area, small resort area that you kind of walk around in and feel like you're on vacation, which is really cool. This is like the perfect start of my trip. So definitely check it out if you're out in Solana Beach. So far, I'm really enjoying staying here. The people are super nice. The staff's really nice. There's a lot of amenities. There's a pool, jacuzzi. I'm told there's like a saltwater soak as well. Full laundry room, filled with vending machines so you can get your snack on as well. You know me, I like snacks. So if you want to see kind of the inside of this room, I would say head over to Nick Wanders, check out my Instagram account. I'll have some videos posted there that kind of walks through the room that I got. You can kind of see it for yourself. Let's move on to topic number 3, because that's the important one, breakfast burrito. So when you're in California, it's very important that you get a breakfast burrito. It's just what you do. And I wanted to see if there was something walking distance that I could go and grab one of those. You know me, I've got to wander around. I got to take in the sights by walking. That's the way that I like to do it. Pleasantly surprised by Ranch 45 Local Provisions up in Solana Beach. They recommended that I went with their steak, so I did a carne asada breakfast burrito. I wouldn't say it's typical carne asada at all, which is fine. For this particular reason, they are like a smokehouse, so they really know what they're doing with their cuts of meat. and their steak was phenomenal. It was recommended by the staff there. They said, give the steak a try if you've never been here, and they weren't wrong. Super juicy, really flavorful, nice and smoky. It had a kind of a crispiness to the edges of it, but the inside was moist and tender, just the way that I would want steak. And put that together with some eggs, some potatoes, some sort of cream sauce that I think had like a light flavor of lime in it. So the sort of acid and savoriness coming together was just magic. Super, super good. Highly recommend it. Again, one more time, that's going to be Ranch 45 Local Provisions up in Solana Beach. That's going to do it, folks. Till next time. Peace.